Hello, folks. Good afternoon. Good afternoon here. This is Will Casterlow here on our last episode series of 2024. Our last episode series, folks, talking about how we're going to strengthen our cybersecurity for tax season of 2025. Okay, so we're here trying to go ahead and wrap this thing up here in 2024. This is our last series for the year. We want to go ahead and give time for everyone to catch up. And again, watch this video and then look out for the replay. We're going to replay and re-show this message here again as well. In case of those who did not make it today, we're going to be replaying again tomorrow. Okay, we're going to replay this message again, and you're going to hear a dynamic presentation here and how we're talking about strengthening your cybersecurity for 2025. But again, here, this is Will Casterlow here, CEO and founder, IT trusted advisor for Triad Cyber Solutions. And we are here and we're going to get right on into it, folks. Well, today we're going to be talking about cybersecurity compliance for CPAs. Are you ready? Okay, CPAs, enrolled agents. Are you ready? Okay. And one of the things we're talking about, when I'm talking about are you ready, I've been talking about it for a long time and every single week. The FTC safeguard rules. We're talking about PCI compliance. Preparing for your WISP report. Have you updated your WISP report? Okay. And then your GDPR. Making sure you have those compliance guidelines in place. If you have not, you need to be looking at that before tax season. Folks, we're a couple of weeks away from tax season starting, okay? We're here in December, the second week in December. We've got about 3 more weeks left in this month, 3 more weeks left in the year where tax season is going to officially start for you. And you know how it is. Once it starts, it's all hands on deck, right? So we're going to make sure all those compliances and pieces are in place before you get started. Well, here we're going to be talking about tax season. Well, why is this such a very big and important time of the year? Well, look, again, we all know about what cybersecurity does for tax season. Or do we? I've been talking about it day after day, week after week, month after month, all year, about compliance, about CPAs, what you all need to do. I spoke with a CPA this morning, and the gentleman, he understands he needs a WISP report. He knows he needs something to do. But then when you look at and find out what you have to do, you put cost involved. And when you put cost involved, let me just tell you, when you put cost involved, I understand everyone has a budget. I understand budgets, and I understand you have to be within a certain means. But you're talking about your livelihood. You're talking about your business. And so many people that I hear, they look at a certain dollar. Now, don't get me wrong. If a certain dollar amount is way over and way out of it, I get that. But how do you sleep at night knowing that your operation, the people who depend on you for you to provide a service to them, how do you sleep at night knowing that you're not even protecting them? You don't even give a damn about them. You don't care enough about them that you care about a dollar. So what I'm saying to you is, folks, your business is your livelihood. Your business is your reputation. Your reputation is your business. You need to look at this and take this very, very seriously. When you don't have certain things in place that you're obligated to do, you have an obligation when you signed with the IRS to be able to practice doing bookkeeping, taxes, and they assign you a P10 number, you have the financial liability to make sure that you cover at any cost to protect your clients. So why in the world, when someone comes up and they say, you are out of compliance, you need all of these things, and you're still talking about cost? You don't get it. So my example is, if it costs $700 a month to make sure that you're in compliance, to make sure that all your clients are going to be safe, to make sure that you are in and covering all the regulatory fines that you can possibly get, if that makes sure that you're covered, why are you not doing it? I literally had someone today, I don't understand. But yet they say, man, yeah, you woke me up. Yeah, you really scared the hell out of me, man. Like, I'm trying to figure this out. $400 or $500. $400 or $500 is going to cost you to go out of business. $400 or $500 is going to cost you more. It's going to cost you more when your reputation on the streets get hit and they say, oh, yeah, Joe Blow down the street, he didn't take care and do what he's supposed to do. For $400 or $500? Listen, I'm very passionate about making sure people are protected. This is what I do. I look to aim to counsel, to educate you. I can't make you do it. But what I can do is doing these videos like this, these webinars, taking the moment to just sit down with you personally and let you know, like, listen, I am here on your side. I'm not here like a car salesman that's trying to price gouge you and get you into a Cadillac when all you need is a dang on Nissan, or you want a Honda. If you want that Cadillac, we're going to talk Cadillac. If you want or Infinity, we're going to talk Infinity. But the fact of the matter is, you have an expert here that's advising you that you need to be here because you're here and you let a certain dollar amount. Now, I'm not saying if somebody come up and be like, oh, yeah, well, it's going to cost me $10,000 a month, and within reason, right? Within reason. I'm just saying, folks, please do not allow the dollar amount to stop what you really need to do as part of your due diligence, as part of your integrity, as part of what you do, your morals, as part of what you need to do when you receive that P10 number. Because I guarantee you, if you want to do the trade-off, you pay this money or you get the P10 number taken away, all because you want a nickel and dime. You get what you pay for, and you get the type of work that you want to attract. Folks, if you have someone that's in your corner who is willing to help you and lay out this plan where now you have everything set up and someone can help you and be on your side and be in your best interest, wouldn't you want to do that? I would. I'm the IT cybersecurity expert here. So if I'm looking for advice and you tell me, well, Will, it's going to cost X amount of dollars, I may be like, man, I don't know, I can't do it. But guess what? Do I want the IRS on my back? If you're going to keep the IRS off my back, if you're going to lower my tax liability, if you're going to keep me from paying buku millions of taxes, you're going to get me out of trouble, I might need to look at that, change, make a payment plan, figure out something. But not to do nothing? Anyway, folks, I just had to put that out there because I had a nice meeting with someone this morning, very intelligent person, and I thought about his business, and I was really going to bat for him, really going to heart. So what I'm saying to you is, don't be another statistic like this on here on the screen right now. We're looking at here, cyber scams spiked 400% during tax time. 400%. Don't be another statistic, right? Microsoft warns accounting firms of targeted attacks as tax day approaches. They're telling you it's about to happen. And you're going to sit here and bypass that. Don't allow the holidays. Don't do anything for the holidays because the holidays are coming up. Next week, we're going to have a whole week off because it's time for the holidays for the next 2 weeks. Folks, don't let that go by. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Look, why do cyber attacks increase during the tax season? Well, it's increased pressure and stress. Tax season, everybody's like, oh my God, everybody's getting ready to do the end of year numbers, the pressure of just getting the firms to get their employees, all the employees going to start working overtime now. Everybody's in a frenzy because it's work. Social media this, social media that, all the little security tactics. And what happens when somebody click on the wrong thing? What happens when somebody clicks and there's not the proper solution involved or on your environment where it helps stop and protect you from something you didn't even see from the eye? Because we can't see everything, right? So why do that? Make sure you have those things set up. This is all about being prepared before tax season. You have a lot of sensitive data. A lot of sensitive data is going to start coming through the pipeline now. You're going to start having your clients or your companies, or new companies coming in with folders and taxes and, hey, here's my folder stuff right here. You're going to have people start to come in and do that right now. Well, guess what? All this sensitive data, how are you keeping this safe? How are you keeping that client's sensitive data safe when they bring it to you? Okay? Then you're going to have all the deadlines. When you're looking at the deadlines, when you have deadlines, what does that cause? Some deadlines can cause people to be messy, forgetful, doing things that are not consistently correct. Okay? It gives attackers clear window to say, you know what? We're going to make sure we hit them on this day right here because we know the volume is going to be there. And when they know that volume of traffic, of stuff coming through the internet, coming through your pipelines, coming through, they're going to be right there ready to just grab it. When they come in, they grab it. What are you going to do? How are you going to manage that risk? That's what I'm talking about, folks. How are you going to manage that risk right there? Well, the common most attacks of all that happen during the tax season is social networking. Social networking, emails. If you're not using a secure portal, if you're not using an encrypted process, if you don't have your processes set up and your workstations, your computers, your devices, if they're not set up properly to be able to protect you, I'm telling you. Now you click on and install some malicious software. Oh, well, none of my staff can install on anything because they know not to do it. Well, guess what? Things happen, right? Fake tax preparation services. Watch out for these services, y'all. Right? Watch out because some of you want to pay little to no money to get your taxes done very quickly. Oh, here's an advertisement. Hell, we can get your taxes done for you for $100 and get your refunds of $6,000 to $10,000 in 24 hours. Watch out for that. Once they get your social security number, once you get all your personal identifiable information, guess what? Now you're sustainable to getting your information leaked or hacked. And now when you actually do your taxes properly, it puts a block or a hold on it, right? Make sure we're watching out the scareware attacks. Common tactics cyber criminals will use during tax time: scams. They create pop-up messages, fake alerts, right? That's what they're doing. Fake alerts, all that stuff. So watch out for the links. Someone told me today, yeah, I don't click on anything. We look at all the we preview all the links. So what? You can't guarantee everything is correct. You can look at the preview link and it still may be fishy. You have no idea. You're not the software. You're not the person that can say that looks bad. Because how can you identify a good link from a bad link? How can you identify a good link from a bad link? What does that look like? They both look the same, but you got to have software to be able to help detect it. It's like a sensor. But if you don't have sensors, if you don't have systems in place to detect and help prevent, well, you're just another statistic. Again, employee cyber awareness. I've talked about it many times. Making sure your employees understand what they're looking at all times. Making sure your workstations are getting the updates and patches. Keeping your systems updated with all the system vulnerabilities, any outdated vulnerability patches, and you may not see, you may go, oh yeah, Windows Update said it's all done. That doesn't mean nothing. That doesn't mean you got all the updates. That just means the Windows updates was done. But how do you make sure that all the other back-end things were done? All the back-end links were done? How do you make sure that there's no messed up backup links? You don't. Making sure you have encrypted sensitive data. Encrypt your sensitive data to protect you. And then one of the other things is partner with a cybersecurity advisor. Partner with a cybersecurity advisor like us, where we can sit here and advise you. We're here locally. We are here locally to help and guide you through the whole process. Basically, we will take over. We will press the gas. We will do everything for you from start to finish. But listen, folks, I definitely appreciate you taking the time out real quickly to join me here today and listen to this session. You want to learn more about strengthening your tax season, strengthening your office. If you want to know more about the WIS report, about your guidelines, about your compliances, here's a QR code where you can schedule a 15-minute session with me. We will have this session. We will get to know each other. I will ask you some questions. You get to ask me some questions. And let's have a discussion about what we can do to find that. Okay? We love to help you. And listen, this is what we do. We are the experts of the Triad. Okay? We are the trusted advisor for you. So here is our QR code. Stand by. Okay? Like I said, making sure you're good during the tax season. Schedule an appointment here with us, and we will follow up and continue to do what we do best. And that's inform you and guide you through the right direction and the right process, the very best we can. But folks, do something. Don't do nothing. And please, please do not allow a dollar amount to dictate what's going to happen to you in the event when you get hit, when you get hacked, and when your bank account becomes zero. Don't let a dollar amount dictate that. Don't let a dollar amount also put you to the point where you're not even going to protect your clients that are paying you to be able to earn your living. Don't do that. All right, folks, this is it for 2024. We'll be back here again in January, second week of January, with our new series coming up. It's going to be very powerful, a different direction. Listen, if I don't talk to you again, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year. We'll see you in 2025, but we will be back here again. Stay tuned to more news and updates on our social media pages, which are linked up here also. We got our Facebook and Instagram, all our pages here. Click on the link here, folks. Schedule an appointment. We're here for you no matter what. Okay? Ta-ta for now.